welcome. You are here. Fret Talk / PBOD Live. It is, if you are listening, it is episode number 112 of the Fret Talk podcast. If you are live, it doesn't matter. You're here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That's this guy. And you are here with this guy over here. That's Lee of Pedalboards of Doom. Say hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
It's almost there. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, we're missing Matt today, unfortunately.
We are. Oh, yeah. My heart is sore. In fact, I was listening back to.
As a result of?
So what? Sorry.
Is that as a result of, or is that just an undisclosed medical condition?
Yeah, that's. I'm getting fat. It's just. No. We miss Matthew. But. As a little bonus, I was doing a final little quality check on the podcast, which will be out tomorrow or last week, depending on whether you are in the stream live listening or if you are listening back. And it was one of the non-live casts with Matt, and it was beautiful and hilarious. So much so that I've got 2 episode titles for it. I've got to choose which one. Can't remember either at the moment, though. So, Lee, that's you. How are you going?
It's me. Hey, I've just got to say, Andy Bimson's just jumped on and said, hey, and I've got to ask him, Andy, how was the proms he went today?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so when he comes back, we'll pick that up. Yes, how are you, sir? How are you?
I'm good. That was the question that I asked you. Are you good?
How am I? I'm good. I'm good. Very busy, but yeah, I'm good.
I mean, busy tends to be pretty good, doesn't it? Keeps you out of trouble.
Depends.
Keeps you off the streets.
If I was busy shoveling shit, it probably wouldn't be as good as busy spending lots of money.
That's it.
Yeah. Gangster and all that malarkey.
Faux show. So let's slip seamlessly into what we've been up to this week. So Lee, you have. Give me a second. I'll just see this prompt here. Lee, you have mopped the studio room. Mopped?
Yes, for the avid viewer, you may notice that the background is a little bit different, and that's because I used to be over there, and now I'm over here in the corner. It was. We got a new sofa, and I didn't want to sell the old one. I didn't want to just throw the old one away. I want to sell it. So the wife said, well, you're going to have to put it in your studio then until you can sell it. So I've had to move everything around. But it's cool. Apart from everything's really high because I've got my PC sat on some old reclaimed furniture that I reclaimed to make my desk, but it's sat on top of guitar cabs. So nice. They're at the height of guitar cabs rather than being at the height you need.
Yeah, so, yeah, rather than computer desk height.
Yeah. Okay, so the top of the desk comes up to just under my chin.
Nice. Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
If you think about like ergonomic typing.
Yeah. Well, that's why
like a monkey.
This is on my lap, but there is a gap underneath where I've got my PC and I've got my mixing desk, but it's really hidden the mixing desk, so I'm having to learn to use it just by feel
through
as opposed. Yeah, exactly.
You'll become like a mixing Jedi. Be amazing.
Yeah, maybe I already am. Maybe not.
That's you tooting your own horn. Yeah, I think it looks cool. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I got to do some stuff. I've got to take that shitty sheet down off the wall because that was just down there for soundproofing and put some proper soundproofing up, but I've got some of that coming. So, yeah, should be good. I think I'm going to stay in this corner now because it seems to be very ergonomic.
Yeah, I like the kind of 70s spotty wallpaper. Yeah?
Skin, face.
That's it.
70s
I like your face looking like a 70-year-old. It's wonderful.
70-year-old with acne.
Was it? But that's not the only thing that you've done this week, is it, Lee?
What else have I done?
I mean, between this week and last, there's been some Pedalboards of Doom videos, hasn't there? So
Yes. Yeah, what
both
did I
done
do?
one.
I did DC2 and you did the SD1 versus the OD one, didn't you?
Yeah,
Or
not meaning
DS.
to brag. You did one boss pedal, I did two. So I mean, productivity and all
Yeah.
that.
But remember that the DC2 is a rack mounted unit and a boss pedal, so it's 2 pedals in one.
There you go.
So,
Right, so
that.
give us a little bit about the DC2W video for those who haven't seen it.
Just looking for it, it's over there. Yeah, so what I've done is I've made a loop on there and then gone through the different settings so you can hear them, and then I've A/B'd the SDD 320 with the normal standard side of it as well.
Yeah.
My plan, and this is really, really daft, I meant to link that up to the Timepedia demo. That was the whole purpose of doing that demo, and I forgot.
Maybe we can retrospectively link it.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly get those who have already seen it to give it another view.
Yeah, could do. Yeah,
Doubling up those views.
So yeah, talking about the Timepedia stuff, we also released a demo on a fantastic guitar this week. Have you seen it? You've seen it. I sent you a video for it, didn't I? The High Vibe.
Yeah. So you were talking about a rather small company. So
I don't think they're that small because there's smaller companies we talk about. Lag were big back in the early 2000s, weren't they?
yeah, but in
They're in
terms
all
of like
guitar shops.
people on staff, it's quite a tight knit company. It's not like massive.
Yeah.
Manufactures it. So it's the Lag High Vibe. Was that?
Yes, High Vibe, and it's
what makes
really
this so interesting?
It's mental. It's basically a guitar. It's an acoustic guitar, but it's got a built-in effects unit that uses actuators to affect the top of the guitar in order to turn the top of the guitar into a speaker of sorts. But that means that it can react to your playing. And was it Yamaha who did something similar where they did one that had chorus?
Or something like that.
That's it. No, Acoustasonic. Wasn't that Fender? Was that Fender's new little Strat acoustic?
Transacoustic, sorry.
Transacoustic, yeah. So, yeah, that had reverb built into it. And
reverb and chorus as well.
This has everything built into it. It's got delay, which they call echo or whatever. It's got delay, it's got chorus, it's got flanger, phaser. It's got a looper built into it, which is awesome. Don't need to plug it into anything. You just play your 4 bars, dun, 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 and then you can just jam over your dun, 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 or whatever without plugging your guitar into anything. So it's just amazing.
It uses the sound hole almost like an amplifier, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's really, really cool. The guys over at Timepedia, when they were demoing it, they were saying it's a really, really classy guitar in its own right. So it's a well-made guitar in its own right. But all this stuff that they've put on it's like magic. And it doesn't stop there. You can control it with your phone, so you can put your app on your phone and control it through that. So they're going to be doing updates to the app, and that means you'll be able to update the guitar, and you'll be getting more and more effects on it as the years go on.
Crazy shit.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm getting one. 100% I'm going to get one of them.
Yeah.
I have to beg, borrow, and steal. I wonder what I can sell.
Do we know how much they are?
Yeah, they're $1,000.
Yeah, it's not bad. What was the alternative? What's the Transacoustics going for? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know. I think around 600. I could be wrong. Let me look it up. You talk about something you've been up to, and I'll look it up.
No pressure or anything, Lee. Just have to carry this podcast on my shoulders here. So, as we mentioned a little bit earlier before you shoehorned us onto your soon to be acoustic buying, we did some demos of Boss pedals. You did the DC2W. For some reason, I was thinking VB2W then, and it clearly was not that.
Wouldn't mind one.
Yeah. I've heard good things. Mainly Joe Branton on every episode of Guitar Nerds. VB2W. It's the bass sound that you want. What? So I demoed two interesting pedals. One of which is this one, the Boss OD3, and the other one was the SD one. So the kind of premise behind the video was that one is called the overdrive, one is called the super overdrive. Surely,
Look
the
at this,
super
look at this.
overdrive.
How about this? One of them.
Yeah. There we go. So one
Just
is one
happens
is
to
that
be a
one,
hand.
and one is this one. Yeah.
That is about the only other one I've got that sits into that sort of range at the moment.
I mean, I've got a fair few, to be fair, but they're in the cupboard over there, and I'm not going to interrupt this podcast by taking a walk over to my pedal cupboard.
Your name's not Lee.
So yeah, I mean, I demoed versus these two pedals because I thought, like, surely the super overdrive's got to be better because it's got super in the title. But I did it as you did with your DC2 video, where you did it unbiased and very methodically, where you went kind of systematically through all of the settings. I did something very similar with mine, where I went through like the tone sweep of each pedal. I did the gain sweep of each pedal, and then I kind of tried them in within kind of like a little basic track kind of mix. And then at the end I stacked them as well, because why the fuck wouldn't you?
yeah, the bonus over me there.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, if you've got them there, I mean, but you had yours through Drive as well, which sounded really good. I was having a chat with Matt on the last cast actually about how subtle the DC was, but also how like all of the settings were really usable.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pedal. I generally have had it. A lot of pedals come on and off your board, but I've only taken it off my board just recently because I've just made a board full of just drive pedals, so I can try different things. I showed it to you earlier, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drive pedals, 2 delays, a chorus, a tremolo, and a harmonizer that I'm just purely got it on there because I can use it to run out into stereo to my 2 amps.
Nice. Way back when, like back in the infancy of the BudgetPedalChap channel, I had a setup with 2 T trays, with one that was completely full of drives and one which was like modulations, delays, and all of that. And I had it where the one T tray was going to the front of the amp, and then the other one was going into the effects loop.
Yeah. Full cable.
Yeah, it was great, but it was just so much faff. And I ended up like because I had I had the Joyo AC tone on there. I had the Bad Monkey, but also like another Tube Screamer style drive. I had like the EHX glove. So I had just all of these drives, and I found myself like using 2 of them. So I was like, well, this is a lot of faff for the fact that I'm not really utilising it.
Oh, I just remembered something else I've been doing because we were talking about the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
of course. A demo I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to do this, is for that. Did you see that post I made about that Joyo little mini amp?
No.
What it's called. I've got this little pedal mini amp. It's in my living room. And Joyo sent it along with all those R series pedals.
Okay.
And Terry Lee, who sent it over, he said, like, we're going to send this along with it just because we wanted to get some press because it's been really popular. He said, all the artists are using it over here. And I thought, all right, yeah, okay, we'll see. Yeah. It's a tiny little Behringer amp.
Is it the one that's...
Joyo amp.
It's got all of the the kind of the mini preamp.
No, it's not that one. I know that one that you mean. Yeah. No, this is purely. It's got like a lithium-ion rechargeable battery in it. The only thing it's got built into it, other than the amp and two lots of drive, is a delay.
Okay,
I think
not a reverb, Matt. Not a reverb. A delay.
No, but you can put it low, so you can get like reverb like thing. It's quite a dark delay as well. I think it's an analog delay. But you've got three different. You've got clean on it. You've got drive, and you've got high gain. And
Sweet.
It all sounds really good. It's got a speaker built into it.
Cool.
Honestly, when I got it, I thought this is going to be turd. And it's not.
Don't mince your words there, Lee. This is going to be crap. Ugh. Oh, bless you.
It was the way he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to send all them over for you to do what you need to do, talk about on the podcast and all this sort of thing. And, by the way, I'm going to send this as well.
Just trying to sneak it in there.
Yeah, and I thought, I'm not going to turn around and say, no, please don't send that, because it would just be rude. And it's like the thing that I use the most out of all of it, other than the cab box, of course, which is awesome.
Yeah, the cab box sounds really good, doesn't it?
It does. It
sounds
really
so good
does.
that I'm considering one for myself.
I very, very, very much encourage you to get that, because unless you can afford a bit more and go down the route of like a torpedo or something along those lines, I don't really see, if you know how to EQ a little bit, I don't see what difference you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's not like our recordings we're doing for YouTube don't sound good.
Yeah.
I keep getting complimented on how good like the demos I'm doing are sounding. And that's
I remember
brilliant.
The demo that you did for the cab box, and I thought, my God, that sounds amazing.
It's very, very good. Yeah. I'm very impressed. I only ever used one setting on it, but that's because that setting sounds like my Marshall cap down here. So
it sounds like home.
That's what I wanted it to sound like.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's one thing I've been up to. I also absolutely destroyed a Behringer amp. So when I was first ever gigging, I bought a Behringer V Ampire transistor amp combo one.
Yeah.
And it was crap, but I didn't know the difference. I just thought, this is awesome. This is an amplifier, and it's got loads of effects built in. And it's the same tech as
the exact selling point that got me on the Spider 30 that I had.
And they're like, they're very, very, very similar products.
Yeah. They're along the same lines, aren't they? Modelling, kind of modelling front end and a solid state power section, isn't it?
Yeah. What's cool about this, though, is you've got an amp side and you've got an effects side, which is the same, but the amps aren't a case of like crunch, overdrive, insane. And that sort of thing. You've got. I'll go for You've got two parameters on each of these. You've got tube preamp, American Blues, Modern Class A, Tweed Combo, Classic Clean, Brit Blues, Brit Class A, Brit Classic, Rectified High Gain, Modern High Gain, Fuzzbox, Ultimate V-Amp, Drive V-Amp, Crunch V-Amp, Clean V-Amp. That's the first lot of parameters.
So Ultimate V-Amp sounds like the insane mode.
Yeah, probably. And then you go down again, you've got deluxes and small combos, Black Twin. And when I first started playing, I didn't know what any of this meant.
Yeah, go, where's the highest gain setting? Oh, like dual rec. Yeah. There we go.
You've also got, I think it's like 10 different cab sims in it.
Yeah.
And then you go on to the effects. You've got rotary, echo, delay, ping pong, phaser and delay, flanger and delay 2, chorus and delay 2, chorus and compressor. That's the one I always used to use. Compressor, auto wah, flanger, chorus, flanger, and tremolo. And they all have secondary parameters as well as your normal parameter. And then you've got a whole bank of different reverbs on top of that as well.
I mean, just think, like, looking back at those, it's just when would you, like, why would you have like phaser and delay as a setting, and like flanger and delay? It's like, oh fuck. That's those are things that I'd definitely want separately to be able to manipulate separately.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. The only thing is you can't have more than one effect on at a time, so they've given you the option. Chorus and delay, phaser and delay. It is. I agree with you. Yeah, but it is bloody cool. And for me, it didn't cut through live. It really didn't. I remember listening back to recordings and people saying, "Were you even turned on?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, I didn't take any Viagra." But they, but you know, it's for the studio use. I think it was pretty cool. I might see what I can record with it. But I basically ripped the amp part out of the combo. That sat on my desk now in between my monitors. On top of that, I've got my bass amp, and then on top of that, I've got my little Ibanez. So it looks like a studio.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'll survive. I can't wait to hear some more of that stuff actually, because I've heard about the VM being more legit than it should be for how long ago it was made and how cheaply it was made.
Did you see Brian Wampler's video on it?
I heard him talking about it on his podcast, but I don't think there's a video. In fact, I might have actually.
Chasing Tone.
Yeah.
I like that podcast.
I'm a listener of the Chasing Tone podcast.
Man.
But he's not the only one who's mentioned it. I'm sure there's been other people mentioning the VAMP. So yeah, I'd be interested to hear how it stands up. Maybe do a little demo of that on the YouTube channel as well.
So we have a giveaway coming up. Do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to talk about what you've been up to?
I mean, what have I been up to? Let's have a look. People,
I don't know.
You know what? I'll cut my what we've been up to short, but I will just mention because this is potentially going to be the next video that we see. So can we see this? Can we see it?
Yeah,
I got
one.
Boy.
You got one. My one's got more switches than yours. My one's got 2 switches. One's a 3-way, and one's a 2-way. What's yours got?
Mine's got
Is that just the one?
Pickup emulator, so the transformer, more or less essentially giving you the sound of like almost like humbucker to like low powered single coil kind of emulation. So of course you whack the shit out of that straight up.
Right.
We've got a tone selector, so a certain capacitor. I think no capacitor, and then another certain capacitor, and then we've got the standard range master range. So it goes from absolute 0 so it can actually cut your signal off to boosting the absolute shit out of it.
Do you know what we missed off the news? Did you see the post that Stu put up today?
Go on.
Okay, so Hello Sailor and Tate Effects have made a combo pedal.
Oh, yes, they have. Yes, they have, yeah.
It's a bit beautiful. Do you want me to find a picture of it? I don't know if I'm going to be able to, actually.
So, if I remember rightly, it's an Antares one side, an arranged master, but it's also got a third thing going on with it.
It's an EP booster.
Oh, EP booster as well, yeah. So, potentially the most useful thing. But it looks so beautiful. It's like a kind of neon yellow burst almost, like a greeny yellow, like almost like kind of toxic looking yellowy green.
Yeah.
But it's plastered with like the Hello Sailor kind of graphics, so it looks a bit like a sleeve tattoo, which is just amazing.
I've just got to edit it down because it's on Instagram, so
yeah.
Be a paint job.
So yeah, it looks amazing, and the fact that he's got the Antares and the EP in the enclosure, and then he's got the range master, I think, built onto the lid of the enclosure. So it's absolutely mental, and there's so much wire in it because everything's kind of you've got like the turret board being like wired with like point to point wiring. It's just it's amazing. Have you got that picture up?
Almost. I've got it here. I'm just dragging it over.
Let's give you a little thing.
I will turn those off. Just got to resize it. 1 second.
Okay. And so I think there's mention that there was a collaboration between. There's got to be like a two-way collaboration. So one.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. So I can't see it. So you're gonna have to describe it for the listeners.
I've even got their tags on it, which is annoying. But there we go.
Nice. Yes. It looks so good. So there was a little collab going on there, but I think there's going to be another switch around, isn't there? So Data Effects doing
Peter. Yeah. I want one of these. I really do. It just looks so good. It's got R2D2 on it as well.
Does it?
Yeah, man.
And
he does like the tattoo, and it's got like it's got a picture of something. And it's got like the script underneath, and it says something in the script. It says boop boop underneath R2D2.
Nice.
Beep, bop, boop, beep, beep, bloop, bop. It's great.
That's a pretty legit R2 impression.
Yeah, man.
As you were mentioning before we took a left turn a little bit, we've got a giveaway coming soon, is it?
Yes. Yeah, this is an interesting one. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was sent over some of these string butler things. Let me show you a picture of those. These are my two headstocks from my two. One's a Gibson, one's a Gibson copy. They're authentic and all that malarkey, whatever. But you can see that if you look closely, you can see that there's a little triangular piece on both of them. Now, they come in different colours. So on here, I've got, on the black one, there's a black one. On the cream one, there's a clear one. So they don't really stand out too much, which I thought they would. But they're really good for sorting out your tuning issues. And I have a lot of tuning issues with my Gibson. And this has helped dramatically. It really has. I've been so impressed by it. I weren't sure if it was just a gimmick or what. But yeah. Oh, excuse me.
They were mentioned on Colin Scott's YouTube channel, weren't they? The CS guitars.
Well, that's who I first spoke to about it. I was looking at them and I said to Cole, what they like, and he said, yeah, they're really, really good. You still need to keep your
do the accent.
things lubed up. Oh, you beat me up. But no, Cole said they were really good. So I really like them. So we're going to be giving a few of these away. We're in touch with guys who like Tree Parts. I think they are based over in Germany. And we're going to run a competition to give some of these away. If you've got a Les Paul style guitar,
or just Gibson like SG or 335. It's just the ones that have got the 3x3.
That's it.
I think they're designed for, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we've got to keep one aside because I've got a certain SG copy that needs some
I've got one put aside for you, and I've got one put aside for a friend of mine, and then they also did those. I'll show you those bottoms for the boss pedals, the Velcro.
I remember you saying that. Bottoms. Yeah, the ones that are like pre-Velcroed on, so that you don't have to scuff up your green label.
Yeah,
Japanese boss.
So there's my Chorus, yeah, and on the back you can see it's got a red back to it, pre-Velcroed.
Bringing Velcro back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know what these cost. It was another case of, oh yeah, I'll send you some of them. And by the way, let me send you some of these as well. See what you think. And
Yeah.
I put them on, and it works well. Actually, it's cool. It's lower profile, so you don't have the big rubber bit on there as well. I suppose the Velcro takes the place of where the rubber would be, so the pedal sits a little bit lower as well.
Just gonna grab mine. Yeah, because that's it's quite a chunky bit of rubber at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, look.
When the Boss pedal boards were designed, the Boss compact pedals were designed.
Come off of here.
Pedal boards weren't really a thing.
There we go. So look, let's see. And then there's the big old chunky bit of rubber on the bottom.
Big old chunky.
Big old chunky.
Yep.
So yeah.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about the details of this giveaway on the next live cast. So 2 weeks' time. Is that?
Say hey, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Is he on?
He's on.
Oh, good chap. Good chap.
Hello, sunshine.
Even when he's not on, he's on.
Andrew came back to us about his problems. About the problems. He said it was excellent, thanks. The first piece was an unknown to him by a Chinese piece by Wheezing. Someone with asthma, I think.
I mean, low-hanging fruit and all that, but it's exactly the joke that I was about to make.
That's bad, it really is. Don't piss out people's names isn't good. Followed by Mozart and Rachmaninoff. Encore was orchestral version of Hey Jude. God, I'm surprised he's out of there. That song never finishes.
It's got 3 movements. That's it.
Followed by a trip to Denmark Street. Fell in love with a 90s Dan Electro short. Come on, Matt, I didn't ask your life story. You fell in love with a 90s Dan Electro short horn bass. That's cool.
Yeah, and now they've got an apartment together and they're thinking of getting a dog.
Now he's refinishing doing his pedal board again and listening to us guys.
Awesome. Yeah, that is the correct choice. Yeah, we was having a little chat actually a little bit earlier about doing a bass special Fret Talk podcast. Giving me some ideas.
No. Next one. Yeah. No, we should do something like that. It'd be cool to get maybe the guys from Dark Glass on or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to do some news, Lee? Do you want to do some news?
Yeah, I can do some news.
News. We didn't say when we was going to do the thingy, did we? Sorry, yes, I did. The giveaway, which will be will it be given like doing the giveaway live in the chat or
you what?
Giveaway live in chat? Butler, string butler.
Are you talking English? Me no follow. No, we'll sort the giveaway and maybe kick it off next week, and then not next week, the week after, and then and then give it away the weekend after that, and then we should by that point.
Sounds like it'd be about Christmas by that point, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, by that point it should be time to announce a very special giveaway that's coming up.
Ooh.
I've just had a thought. I'm in Germany for a guitar show, and I'm in London with you for another guitar show.
The London ones don't coincide with the live cast, don't worry.
That means the one that I'm in after will.
We'll figure something.
Yeah, we
won't do it live on a podcast because that would be really bad. Television, audio. I don't know. Right, let's get some knowers.
Okay,
news.
Cool.
Right,
news. What have we got?
I'm consulting the list. The first thing is an Epiphone thing. I'm quite partial to a lovely Epiphone. Right,
lovely.
This one excited me a little bit. So it's the
me too, actually.
Vivian Campbell, Holy Diver Les Paul.
Do forgive me. I didn't. There we go. You can go.
There we go. So the Vivian Campbell Holy Diver Les Paul. It is exactly that one. Although controversially, I like the kill switch version better.
I knew you were going to say that.
I know. Yeah, it's just the meaty, just all over.
Yeah.
And it's in like drop C or something as well, isn't it? So it just sounds meaty. But Holy Diver, iconic Dio stuff. And
ironically, I was playing that yesterday. Really, really loud, but I was playing it yesterday.
Nice.
Was it the day before? Yeah.
Holy Diver, yeah. Whenever I think about just anything from that era, Rainbow in the Dark and
yeah.
I always think of this iconic Vivian Campbell Les Paul. So
I used to gig that Rainbow in the Dark.
I've gigged that song too. I had to play the keyboard parts.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a keyboard player. I played it on a 7-string as well, which came up on my time hop the other day that I had a 7-string and I yep. It's just something you wouldn't expect me to have. The Vivian Campbell Holy Diver Les Paul. So we've got that it was announced at Winter but it was a slightly different version. So the like final specs have been released and it's been tweaked. So it comes with Damasio X2N pickups, which are like bladed buckers, which I believe in the like original it had. The original prototype of this version had super distortions, the DP101 I think it is, which are similar because they're both high output ceramic pickups, but the X2Ns just look amazing. Those bladed buckers just look the part.
Just zoomed into it a little bit for the viewers, and I must say I'm not that keen on the white pickup surrounds.
It's what the original had. So I mean, it is a Les Paul, so it's mahogany, maple cap. Comes in an almost matte finish because it's
satin, is it not?
Yeah, it's meant to emulate like a worn Les Paul, and my Gibson Les Paul is like an ebony Les Paul standard, and all of the kind of gloss and shine has come off it, and it's just got that kind of like nice satiny look.
Looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's hinting at that straight out of the box. It comes with an Epi, what do they call it? An Epi light case.
Yeah, I saw that. It don't look too bad actually.
I didn't see the case. Is it? So I'm assuming it's a hard case, yeah.
It's kind of it's like a material hard case.
Okay, so like one of the semi-hard cases.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a Fret Talk joke there somewhere, isn't there? There's a little bit of blue humour.
I shall not lower myself to such standards.
No. Titties, dicks.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks cool, man. I like the heritage behind it. I love Dio. I love Black Sabbath. I love Rainbow. What more can you say? You know, when you've got Richie Blackmore playing with Dio, and then you had Ian Gillan going over to Rainbow and all that sort of thing. It was like they were having a massive orgy of bands at that particular point in time. Some great music was made.
Swapping around. Vivian Campbell's one of those guys who's been in every band that you can think of, pretty much. He's never really at the forefront, and he's never stayed in one place for mass amounts of time. But he's done. I think he did Whitesnake. I think he's done.
Everyone's been in Whitesnake. Like,
I'm sure I was.
It's like easier to name people who weren't in Whitesnake. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's done Dio. I think I saw him play. Saw him playing alongside Thin Lizzy as well.
That'd be good.
Download. I think he was with Def Leppard as well for a point.
Ugh.
So he's done loads. But I think late last year, so kind of like November, December time, Gibson have released the Vivian Campbell signature Basalt Burst,
right?
Which was coming in at like $4,500 or something. And I thought it was really strange because it, like when I think Vivian Campbell, I think that Dio Les Paul. So I thought it was brilliant that they brought out, like, not only did they bring out a cheaper option for those Vivian Campbell fans, but also the iconic one pretty much. And I thought we'd have a little bit of chat about some of the things that Epiphone have been doing with signatures recently. So as mentioned, the Vivian Campbell's coming out in limited run. They did a Peter Frampton Les Paul custom.
Did they really? I missed that
Black
one.
Beauty. Yeah, again for a similar price. Like I think it was $799 because it was triple pickups. Like the pretty much the iconic Frampton Comes Alive Black Beauty Les Paul.
Yep.
They did.
Townsend had one of them as well, didn't he? The free pickup one.
Yeah, Jimmy Page as well. Jimmy Page had a Black Beauty.
Did Page play one?
Yep.
What, the triple pickup one?
Yep. It was stolen. And they did the guy with the flying V, Richie Faulkner, is it? I'm sure I've got it. Yeah, Richie Faulkner. They did a signature flying V for him as well. So they're coming out with like these amazing signatures. Just a pretty decent price point, I thought.
And all those are Eppies, are they?
Yeah, all of them Eppies, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like a couple of years back, they brought back the Century because of James Bay as well, which was pretty good. I mean, what's happened to that guy?
Yeah. Do you know what? I've just remembered something from this week that I thought was pretty amazing. I don't know why I've just remembered it off the top of my head, but do you remember that pedal I sent you over? The one that only octaves the lower notes?
Yeah.
How cool is that, man? Like,
yeah,
seriously,
pretty awesome. So, what pedal was this?
Let me just remind myself of the name of it because I've got a conversation on here.
Just gonna take a sip of this.
Yeah, you mentioned what it's about, man. Cause it's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, you sent me a video through of it, and essentially it's octaving, but it's only doing it past a certain underneath a certain threshold, isn't it?
Yeah. So it only does it's a lower octave, and it only does the lower octaves on the lower notes. So you can play a chord, for instance, and it'll only like play the octaves from, I don't know, whichever.
Pick out the lowest. Yeah.
What is it called? It's in here somewhere.
So it'll give you. I mean, there was something kind of similar on the new EHX Bass 9 as well, where it allows you to kind of like comp chords, but then have the low octave. But with the octave pedal that you're talking about, it's got multiple octaves available to it, doesn't it?
I've gone the wrong way. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to get one, and
okay.
we can go into more detail on it then. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a Tonepedia demo and a Pedal Boards of Doom demo on it, and then the listeners, viewers, they can get into it and they can really go to town on it and play with it themselves. But yeah, I'm gonna get it sent over to you first, and then you forward it on to me, and then we can tell everyone what we both think about it. Because I think I think people will be more interested in hearing us talk together about a pedal we've both played than from one. Oh yeah, what's that like?
Yeah, individual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So there was. We'll move swiftly on.
Okay, sir. What's next?
So there was a little bit of a fuss made this week about a certain new pedal range, wasn't there?
It was.
It was sparked
it?
by a certain YouTube video of.
Can you see what I've just found on my desk?
Is that Mike Matthews? No, it says John Hornby Skews.
Not quite. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this, boys and girls.
Josh. What's his middle name? Harrington Scott. There we go. Yeah. Beautiful.
Of all the names I could have just guessed at.
Harrington.
Yeah.
So JHS, known pretty much for his line of pretty awesome pedals. I mean, we've talked about them quite a lot on the podcast.
Around here?
I think Lee's just gonna. What's that? That's the muff.
This is my muff.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was it called? The Muffaletta or something like that?
That's it, Muffaletta. I've got the Pink Panther, which is now something cat down there.
Yeah, the Lucky Cat. Whenever I say the word Muffaletta, I think of bloody Paw Patrol, don't I?
Dear me. Right, so V's are pretty cool. What Josh has done is he's got a bit of a... Josh loves pedals, right?
I mean, you can see that from any video that you watch.
Yeah,
it's almost like a madly in love with pedals.
Yeah, there's not that many people out there who you can like. There's a handful of people I talk to who love pedals more than me, and these people are like absolutely insane about their pedals.
Yeah, it's like next level.
Dan Steinhardt is one of them. When you talk to him about pedals, it's kind of like, wow. Justin Chamberlain, he has, he keeps, every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, well, have you tried one of these? And it's like, what the hell is that? I don't know where he gets his news from, but it's not this show. But yeah, he really does. Some of these people, I live and breathe pedals all day, every day, music instruments. I do it all the time, and some people are just in another
next level
another league. Yeah, for sure. And Josh is in that by a long shot. So he's got this thing about pedals that were built in the 60s. One particular year saw the birth of not just us winning the World Cup, but the birth of several. It's so sad that we keep going on about that. It's like
it is.
How many years ago?
The last time that we won was 66.
Yeah, we won in 66. You mean you haven't won the World Cup since 1966? Have you seen what has happened in that time?
Yeah, there's been quite a few things happen. Yeah.
Christ's sake. There was some really, really high-end pedals that were, not high-end, but groundbreaking pedals.
It was like the birth of pedals, wasn't it, really? It was like a massive explosion of so many things, like the wah pedal came out, the fuzz pedals of all different, like fuzz pedals that have been like still modified and cloned. And
what you got to remember is the impact that they had on music. We have
absolutely
all heard these pedals, all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got lined up here on the screen. We've got the 4 pedals. Now, what Josh has done is he's faithfully recreated these 4 pretty damn rare pedals.
Yeah. So they're coming under the 66 range, aren't they? For the name of the year that they were released.
That's it. It should have been 69, really. But yeah. Okay, so what we've got... I'm on it today. I'm on it. What you've got here is he's built all of these, hand-built them himself. It's a labour of love. He's put a lot of research into getting these.
He said not only that, he's roping his children into doing it as well. So he's a...
Slave labour. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well get them to earn their keep. He's saying that it's like a proper family thing where they're all kind of coming together and all of the things that they're including with it, like a shot, like a photo of Josh with the actual pedal that you get, and like some material that you also get the schematics in with the pedals,
so you
if
can
you
build it
feel so
yourself if
inclined.
you know how to read it.
That's it, yeah.
It is cool. So what I've
Yeah.
done is I've made it so we can put up on here what the pedals are actually recreations of. So the first one is the boost. The first one's the boost. Do you want to tell them what that is?
I've got a mouthful of water. I don't want to tell anyone.
So the first one, the boost, is a recreation
boost,
of the Dallas Rangemaster.
Yeah, one of these. Yeah,
Boom, there you go.
One of these. And there you go. Yeah, so
Dallas Rangemaster.
As a kind of, I mean, a lot of the info that Josh goes into is really in depth and whatnot. But essentially, Rangemasters were built to combat the dark sound of British amps and humbuckers, pretty much.
That's what you said in the video, yeah.
Yeah, so the Rangemaster is, it's like almost like a presence focus, isn't it? And it kind of pushes the upper mids and treble frequencies, hence the name treble booster.
That's it. Next one is the Italy.
You're doing these in a really weird order, mate.
I'm doing them in the order that they're on the screen. That's why I changed it around. Sorry, mate. I know they're different to yours.
Okay. So yeah. Italy is the Vox time bender, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So boom, there you go.
Named such because they were manufactured in Italy. Again, same with the Crybabies, because they got the Italian phasal inductor. Sorry,
I nearly picked one of them up for 20 quid once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they decided they were going to give it to their grandson because he had started playing guitar. I was like, no, give it to me. I'll give you 30 quid.
That's it, yeah.
But no, they said, oh, no, we'll give it to him.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll love this. Yeah. He probably sold it on for 20 quid later.
Yeah, probably didn't know what it was. Probably put it in the closet. Next one is also a tone bender, but there is
it's called the 66 bender, which, like, unfortunate for the British market, isn't it? I mean,
this is the solar bender. This is the one that. Okay, so according to Josh's sorry, it's really hard to say. According to Josh's
yes,
video, the guy who was knocking these out, the tone benders out, he for a period of
the geezer,
geezer. For a very short period of time, instead of using 3 transistors, he used 2 transistors. I got the impression it was kind of to see if anyone noticed.
Yeah. Because if you're like making a circuit with 3 transistors, then you move to 2 transistors, you're like saving like 33% on transistors, then, aren't you? So like you're having a massive saving there. But not only that, because
thank you, Carol,
along with the transistor, you're having a resistor in there to kind of set the voltage as well, and maybe a couple of capacitors as well. So you're saving. Yeah. What a genius.
Well, apparently there's a different sound to it, but apparently also they're really, really rare. And he did go back to 3 transistors, so maybe it wasn't as good. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, so like loads of the fuzz circuits are built around 3 transistors. In fact, actually, I think I've got a fuzz face which uses 2 transistors, like that I made. So maybe it's based on one of these these crazy solar sound tone bender 1.5, is it?
1.5. I don't think that's a technical term. I think that's just what people call it because they don't have another name for it, an official name.
No, it was the 1.5 revision, wasn't it? Because but yeah. So we've got the solar sound. We've got one more left, haven't we?
It is. It's the fuzz. It's the happiest fuzz on earth. It is the fuzz face, but this is the Arbiter fuzz face. So this is before Dunlop bought it. This particular picture I've put up, it does look a little bit boss-eyed. Apologies.
Is it winking at you? Hey. You want some fuzzy goodness?
I always wanted a fuzz face when I first got into pedals, just because they look so happy. That's the only reason I wanted one. They don't sound like they look, do they?
You got to appreciate like now being into pedals so much that they are just a pain in the arse to try and get other pedals to fit around.
Yep, the mini ones are cool.
Yeah, the mini ones look awesome. I like the old ones, the like landmine looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, they really do. Do you know what he based it on? He based it on the bottom of a mic stand.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, in fact, I watched the JHS video as well.
You watched the same video I did.
Yeah. So yeah, we did our research. Well, I say that Josh did his research and we copied the answers.
Yeah, I know a bit about these. I know the owner of Tonepedia. He has 2 of these. Hoping to get one of them next week and can't find for love nor money the 4th one, but the real versions. And I was talking to him about it earlier, and a lad was saying to me, you know, I didn't realise that's what these were. I've got like 2 of it, and I'm like, I'm going over to see him, so, and I'm like, I'm going to have fun.
yeah. Let's plug them in and turn them up.
Have a proper range master. That'd be good.
Yeah. Range masters were weird, weren't they? They were like a box that sat on top of your amp.
Yeah. Yeah, so they certainly were, but they, you know, look at the fuzz face.
Okay, I will. Right then. So, I mean, like 4 kind of pretty iconic circuits.
Given that they're handmade, it's not a surprise that they're a little bit expensive. It might be a surprise just how expensive. Yeah. But, you know, like you say, they're limited edition. They do come with a bunch of stuff. He has mentioned that he might be doing other runs. Whether that will be still 1966 or whatever, I don't know. But, I know for a fact that Josh is extremely busy. I mean, you know, he doesn't have 5 minutes for himself, so the fact that he sat down and made these is...
the quality of the videos that he puts out must take bloody ages, just those alone. And then he's running a pedal company and finding time to solder a bunch of these 66 pedals. Like, shit, mate. That's some dedication. Yeah. Right. And he even, in the video, he addresses that elephant in the room and says, look, these are expensive. And if you like the idea of these, but you can't quite commit to that price, here are some alternatives. So he addresses that.
Can we come up with alternatives?
Yeah, I thought we'd come up... I didn't find alternatives for all of them, but I thought we'd mention some British-made alternatives. Because, you know, we're British and good on Blighty.
Okay, let's see if we come up with the same ones. Go on, you start.
So, I mean, this is the range master that I'm choosing, which is the Hello Sailor. Obviously, the advantages are... Ooh, dropped me earphones. The advantages are that the Hello Sailor one has got the transformer mod, which means that with usual kind of like range masters and fuzzies, because they use germanium transistors, I'm assuming, if you put them in certain places within a signal chain, they can sound vastly different. And a lot of the time, if you don't put it right at the front, it will sound unpleasant. So the transformer mod simulates a pickup, meaning that it can go anywhere in a chain and not be affected.
And so that transformer mod was created by our Tater Effects.
It was, yeah. He's a clever chap, is that?
So
Tater.
I'll take you your Hello Sailor. I'll take your Hello Sailor Range Master, and I will raise you the same thing, but with Mario on it.
Okay, so yeah, and yours has got 2 switches rather than just one. However, does yours have novelty oversized clon knobs? Because I think that's a true winner.
It will do if I put them on there.
Yeah, I suppose.
I particularly requested these knobs actually because I had a choice, and I like these ones.
Okay.
I don't know if they suit the pedal, but I didn't. He didn't show me the design. I didn't want. Or did he? I can't remember. Anyway, yes.
So that's what we go for the Rangemaster.
Yep.
For I'm going like general fuzziness, based around kind of vintage smiley fuzz tones. The Thorpe Veteran.
Thorpe Veteran.
This one's silicon vintage fuzz, which I think the Dallas Arbiter is probably germanium.
He does a germanium one.
Does he?
Yeah.
There you go. So the germanium Veteran.
It was limited run though, but he did do a. He did do one.
Yeah. But this one's widely available, so we'll stick with that one. 4P Veteran. It's got fuzz on the one side, and has got a Rangemaster boost on the other side, and the Rangemaster boost has also got an EQ control.
Given that, like, I would probably say 2/3 of the pedals in existence are fuzz pedals. I can't think of any. Not time benders, anyway.
Yeah, I mean you can get kits off places like Fuzzdog and JetsPeds if you wanted to go for that kind of stuff, and some of the times they've got available the proper like unicorn tiers transistors, the ones that are really hard to source these days. So yeah, I thought going along these, like I don't know if you've seen the inside of a Hello Sailor pedal, but it's all point-to-point wide, so very vintage. The Thorpe stuff is like designed within an inch of its life, and Adrian very much does not settle for second best. So he mentions on the write-up for the Veteran that he improved the circuit so that the noise floor isn't anywhere near as drastic.
Yeah, when we AB'd the Cali 76, which has a really, really low noise floor, against the Fat compressor, the Fat General compressor, and that had an even lower noise floor than the Cali 76. I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. And the Cali 76 is like the pinnacle of all compressors, and that was
studio grade. Yeah,
it was crazy.
So Thorpe's is even studio grade.
Yeah, in terms of fuzz face, if I was to talk anyone into going for a fuzz face style pedal, I would talk them into the classic 108 fuzz from MXR. It's got a built-in buffer, so it works with buffers because it's got the built-in buffer. It actually sounds much better with the buffer on by a long shot. And it's a fuzz face. It's made by Dunlop, so they know what they're doing with fuzz faces. And it does that thing where you just whack the two knobs on full, and there you go. Yep. You've got Black Sabbath. Off you go. So that's. I would recommend that to anyone. And I had that. I've said this probably before on here, but I had that for about a year. Tried to sell it. No one would buy it, and I thought I'll put it back on my board and try it out for a little bit more. And now I'll never sell it just because I decided to whack it full up, and I never realised that's what you were supposed to do with fuzz faces.
Yeah, you just got to turn them up.
Yeah, full on. That's what the Razor Dead is. It's from what I gather, if I remember rightly, still correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, he's on there.
It's based around the topology of fuzz face, but with everything maxed out, isn't it?
Yeah, Stu. The Razor Dead, that's a fuzz face with the gain on full and the volume adjustable, isn't it? He also says, "Oi, why didn't I get a notification? I have the best HSC Hello Sailor effects pedal in its pink." He actually said it's oink, and then changed that to pink. So see what he says.
I mean the last one that I was going to mention whilst Stu's getting back to us is Hubcap John. So he does pedals. They've been mentioned on that pedal show as well, and been given some quite large accolades. So I mean, if you're talking about like guitar YouTube royalty, if you're not mentioning Josh Scott, you're mentioning that pedal show.
Stuart Tate.
Yeah.
Stu got a comment from Josh Scott today saying about how lovely
his impeccable impeccable insides.
Yeah, Stu confirmed fuzz face on full basically, which is how a fuzz face should be used.
Yeah, and once again, like Stu's engineered that one within an inch of its life, because even though it is like maximum gain, couldn't tell you there was any noise on it. Like,
people might not realise
hitting like crazy, wouldn't you?
Stu and Adrian are very. They run a lot of things past each other, and they give each other tips and these sort of things. Mainly Adrian giving Stuart tips, to be fair. They work to the same principle of it's got to be bloody good.
Yeah, they've got a very strong work ethic, and there's so many times where Stuart's told me about like how he's done like revision and a revision and a revision of a circuit even before it goes into production. He's like checking it and making sure again until it is absolutely bang on.
Hello, Matty. Sorry.
What do you say?
Matt Knight came on.
Matt Knight?
I was saying hello. Yeah.
He does a podcast, doesn't he, Matt?
I think so. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. Guitar Dudes. Hi, Matt. Shout out to the Guitar Nerd guys. Their podcast is pretty cool. I am maybe 2 episodes behind though, so just don't put any out for a while, and then I'll catch up, and then we send.
I got a dig to have a go at the Guitar Nerds actually, because they were ripping into Muse in a big way, and that, you know. I mean,
Branson's very much put it on record that he's not a fan of Muse.
Yeah, but Jay and Mark were ripping into it as well, and I was just like, come on. They know. I think everyone knows that I'm such a big fan. It pisses me. Well, don't piss me off. It's funny, actually. John David Ambler. Oh, man. Happy congratulations. Happy congratulations.
Happy congratulations, Mr. Ambler.
Yeah, we've got to give him a shout out. Mr. Ambler of Ambler Guitars makes wonderful, wonderful guitars. You've got to check him out. And he's just married his lovely lady.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, well, I say just a couple of weeks ago. He's back off honeymoon now.
Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Ambler.
Yeah. Right. Have we got anything else?
I was mentioning our hubcap John, weren't I?
Oh yeah, what is that? Sorry.
So he does various circuits, but he does a fuzz face copy. Again, like vintage components, point to point wired, and they're inside these tobacco tins.
Oh yes, I have seen them. Yeah, it's so many pedal companies. It's hard to remember them all, but yeah. I have definitely seen them. They're quite cool.
Yeah, so just for something that's a little bit quirky and kind of along the lines of the old fuzz faces being in just a mental enclosure, they're well worth a check out as well.
Yeah. Should we quickly, before we go, mention this CITES thing, because it's quite important?
Yeah, we'll leave Ola's guitars maybe for the next cast.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to flash that guitar up on the screen quickly though. Because it is sexy. I love that. I think that's gorgeous. I really do. I love traditional guitars, but I love metal guitars as well. And you know, not like your BC Riches and stuff. They've got to be tasteful, but I think this is sexy. Anyway, look, come away from that, because that's just sorry we didn't have time.
Yeah, right. So this is CITES update.
Cool.
What are we talking about? Go on.
So CITES the guys who have stopped us all from having nice rosewood necks have been imported and have been burning guitars and that sort of thing. You know,
essentially don't want to see us have fun, isn't it?
It's not far off what the Nazis used to do to books, to be honest. It's not. I do not take that back. I will not retract that. It's sacrilege.
There's a line that we are towing here, Lee. Let's step off the ledge and come back in. Come on.
Yeah, well,
come on.
Burning guitars because they've got the wrong woods. I don't think it helps. But
it's not a sensible choice. But
no,
let's not compare them to Nazis.
Cutting off your leg because you've got a ingrown toenail. Right. It really annoyed me.
That's a better analogy there. That's much safer.
Yes. Well.
Right. So what's going on with CITES?
Well, what we've got up here is from their website. I must say their logo looks quite cartoony. It you can't
looks
see
a lot more fun than they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. What it says, and then next to it looks like something that's from a cartoon series. But it says on here, music to your ears, CITES COP18 moves towards strengthened regulations for tropical trees, as well as
courgettes. What? No, so
as well as caution examples, for rosewood musical instruments. Exemptions, cautions, exemptions. Sorry, I had a proper mind blank then. It didn't read how I was expecting it to read, but it was close enough to make me go.
Yeah, it's one of those where your tongue just trips over itself. So essentially, what I got from it is that the trading restrictions allowing all finished instruments with rosewood parts and spares to move freely, and the restriction now only applies to the raw material of rosewood.
Yeah. So that means we can buy Les Pauls and Fenders with rosewood necks, but getting the rosewood into the countries to make them guitars may still be difficult.
Yeah, and quite rightly so. If it's an endangered species of wood, then it should be farmed ethically and.
Yes.
It shouldn't be allowed free movement. It should be monitored quite intensively.
Yeah, and what they should have done is any of the things that they brought in that were made of endangered species, they should have sold them off for a lot of money to fund planting more rosewood trees or something. Yeah. That's what they should have done.
Rather than burning and destroying.
Yeah, it's just
saddening, isn't it?
Stupid.
Yeah.
It annoyed me a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, because once it's already been made, it's like if someone was against the meat trade and then decided to throw away tons and tons of meat because they didn't agree with it. It would be going to waste rather than being consumed.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Anyway,
so good news. We may be getting some. I don't know if that's just to. Yeah, it is just to rosewood.
Yeah,
I'm not the world's biggest fan of rosewood fretboards, but I know a lot of people are. But I like
a rosewood. I'm a fan. Says I like a rosewood. I'm a fan.
For me, it's got to be maple or ebony. That's my two favourites. But one of my favourite guitars here is rosewood. So horses for courses is what it is. If it sounds good, it sounds good. If it plays good, it plays good.
That's it. I mean, I've always said that it's a preference that I'm gonna have a dark wood fingerboard, fretboard. What am I? Fretboard, not fingerboard. But if a guitar came with a maple board and I loved it and played it and it was amazing, it wouldn't change my mind. It wouldn't be a deal breaker at all.
Yeah,
it just so happens.
I particularly like Fenders with maple boards, to be honest.
I prefer rosewoods if I'm honest. I mean, I've got behind me here. I've got my first ever Squire Strat that had a rosewood board on it. Just looking around the room, most of it is rosewood, to be fair. But I've got maple boards. I've got a Ibanez Roadstar from the 80s, which has got a maple board on it, and I didn't.
Oh, some with cables falling down. I've got this and a Gretsch, and they're the only ones I've got with rosewood, apart from some acoustics. Oh no. That one over there's got. Okay, I've got more rosewood than I thought.
Yeah. But I mean, they had alternatives. Payfaro. What was the other one?
Pero and Indian something, wasn't it?
Laurel, Indian Laurel.
Yeah.
Laurel.
Because I'm working.
Or Yanni, is it? Yeah, sorry. There were alternatives coming up, and I was really digging the baked, caramelized, or roasted maple. I thought some of those, because they got quite dark with some of them, and I thought that looked really cool.
I really like roasted maple. Yeah, the roasted maple looks really sexy. On some guitars, I was thinking about getting a blonde Telecaster, or building a blonde. That's something I've been looking into, is building my own 52 Tele.
Okay, yeah. With a roasted maple.
Sorry?
To make it really authentic for the 52.
Yeah, I was going to get roasted maple, but then I looked at some 52 blonde Teles with roast. Well, sorry, some blonde Teles with roasted maple necks, and they look crap.
Yeah, look naff, because it's just a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah, I think the neck needs to be a little bit lighter than the body for it to work.
Yeah, okay. But I think we're pretty much well over time, aren't we? So let's wrap this thing. People of the internet, you are already in the Pedalboards of Doom Facebook group. But if you are here as a listener, make sure that you join the the Pedalboards of Doom Facebook group, because we live stream in there every other week, and next time you will get a chance to win some string butlers, maybe.
Some of these, yeah.
There we go. That looks pretty swish, to be fair.
Does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, that was the chair, not me.
Is that Bernie?
Yeah. Or
nice.
I remember when I used to gig this, and everyone used to wind me up and go, I'd just take the piss and say, "Oh, Bunny, yeah." It does look like it.
Wicked.
Really looks like it says Bunny, doesn't it?
Should put bugs above the top.
Little ears coming off. But yeah, this is a sweet guitar. This is from when Fernandez owned them.
Nice, yeah.
I don't know if they still do.
Make some legit stuff.
Yeah, it's got the thing in it, the sustainer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, sweet.
So, if you are a podcast listener, make sure you get into the Fret Talk podcast group on Facebook, because we quite often have little chats about some of the show stuff, and about some of the content in the show as well. So you can kind of steer the experience to what you want to be hearing about. If you want to catch me online, it is BudgetPedalChap at everything, pretty much. So it's facebook.com/BudgetPedalChap, Instagram.com/BudgetPedalChap, and YouTube.com/BudgetPedalChap. And I also appear with Lee on the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel, where we do some rocking stuff, where we, this week, or last week, if you're listening, talked about some Boss products. Hi, Matt.
What was that? There's a little bit of Tourette's going on.
Yeah. So we talked about some Boss products, and potentially we'll be doing maybe the Rangemaster next. I don't know.
You do yours, I'll do mine, and we'll see how we compare. I was thinking about doing mine there, but since you've got yours, I'll let you do that, and I'll do something else.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty much just for the week, isn't it? Lee, Pedalboards of Doom, you've got Tonepedia as well that you're having a hand in.
Do us a favour, guys, if you haven't liked the Tonepedia page, like it, because it's so cool. You get to play with the gear before you, from your own seat, before you go into a shop and try it out or anything. And it's so authentic. I shouldn't really use that word, should I? But it's so...
You can't say that anymore. It's a protected term.
It's hashtag tone captured.
Ooh, I like it. Tone captured. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, from us for this week. Thank you, viewers, for being part of the cast. Shout out to people mentioned. We got Andrew, we got Stuart, Matt, other Matt. Who else do we have?
There's lots of people on and off. Because I think we've been going on for so long, people never sit down and watch a live stream for more than half hour or so. But you get a constant view on and off.
Beautiful. So thank you to you guys for viewing. Thank you to you listeners for making it this far. I love you all. That's it. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Lee of Doom, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit.
Bye all.
On a wave because you can see me. Still got to wave. Still going to do it. Still just waving. Just